Now, most of us would have enjoyed cycling during our childhood days. There are many who still prefer to cycle to work or shorter distances. But we would like to show you a person who has cycled around 6,000 kilometers all the way from Kanyakumari to Kashmir and back to Mysore. Take a look.
This is Krishna Rao.
Hello.
And
Yeah.
hello Krishna, and obviously he has this fuzzy beard and long hair. So Krishna, why do you have this appearance, and what is it that you have done that makes you so remarkable?
This is all because of the recent trip that I undertook. It was from Kanyakumari to Kashmir and all the way back here, and it was on a cycle. And it took 111 days to complete that, and it was a distance of 6,070 kilometers. So that is the reason why I'm like this here with you right now.
Okay, so how many states did you cross?
We crossed about 12 states to be precise. The route was from Kanyakumari, that's in Tamil Nadu, and the next is Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra, UP, Delhi, Himachal Pradesh, Jammu and Kashmir, and back to Punjab, and then Haryana, Rajasthan, and Maharashtra once again, Mumbai and Goa.
So how many kilometers did you say this whole trip was?
6,070 kilometers.
6,070 kilometers, all in a cycle.
All on a cycle, yes.
Okay, can you tell me which particular state was the best possible route and which was the most enjoyable?
I must say Himachal Pradesh was the best part of the whole trip.
And why is that?
That is because of the people in it and the scenery that it offers. The nature is very vibrant and rich over there, and I believe as a reason of that, so are the people.
Obviously you went to a lot of places, and then there's this whole question about how city life is and how villages are. Can you tell me a little more about how people in the village helped you and what you came across there?
People in the village, I believe all over in India, are very kind-hearted and good-natured. What they do is they look at a person trying with honest effort to achieve something. They go out of their way to help. I must give you an example. What happened once was a very small tea shop, a petty chai shop, what we call. Those fellows didn't take money from us, and they offered a pack of biscuits without any conversation whatsoever. Just got the image, and there it was. So that was very touching.
Okay.
Yeah.
And there must also be, I mean, a lot of times you would have encountered flat tires while you're traveling, and obviously there would have been some proceedings. So what did you do whenever such things happened?
We had about 50 punctures all throughout the journey, and that's an average of one every two days. So what we used to do was there's no other choice, because we were the only people who would repair the cycles, and that would determine the course of the journey. So it was wherever the puncture occurred, we just used to fix it right then and there.
Okay.
And this used to be the same case with rain or high wind or the snow, high altitude or in the night, in the dark, everywhere.
But I mean, you're traveling at an average. How many kilometers would you do in a day?
In a day, on a highway, we would do about 100 to 120 kilometers.
This is in a single day?
Yeah, in a single day. And in the mountains, because of the high altitude and all the climb, we would do about 30 to 40.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now, as you're traveling, let's say in the night, do you also cycle in the night?
Yeah, we extend it till a maximum of 9 o'clock, because we start searching for a place to pitch the tent at about 6:30 in the evening. Because
where you were stranded and there was no one to help you, and did you encounter any sort of trouble? I mean, wild animals, people who tried to thief from you, I mean, anything of that sort?
There have never been any cases of wild animals in this trip, and there have never been people trying to steal from us or rob from us, or point a dangerous weapon or anything of that sort. But we did have a few crises. There was once a time when my friend's tire burst out, not the tube, the tire itself burst out, so that's irreparable. At least if the tube bursts out, we can replace it with another one. The tire burst out at 16,000 feet, and there was no air, and it's very difficult to do anything over there. Even just gripping a handlebar is difficult, and we somehow managed it because that's the only way. We knew for a fact that there was no person for the next 50 kilometers and for the previous 50 kilometers. So you're just basically alone in the center.
You went all the way from Kanyakumari to Jammu and Kashmir. I mean, what did you use? GPRS, directions, map? I mean, there must be something.
We didn't use any map or any GPS, nothing. We just asked people around for the next 50 kilometers or whatsoever like that. And the highways are marked very well. In India, that's an advantage. There's a clear map every 10 kilometers, so that helps a lot. It's a very beautiful country to cycle in.
You never ever got lost even once?
No, we never went in a wrong way even once.
Not even a single time?
Not even a single time, seriously.
Okay, that is remarkable because I simply can't understand how, you know, one can never ever get lost in the entire trip. Not even once.
Not even once. It's very obvious. It's just written over there, Kashmir, Srinagar, very simple. And it's all highway touring, right? So highway is well marked all the time. It's these roads which are confusing. Yeah, inside the city. But we managed that also somehow.
It took that long for you to reach Kanyakumari, and obviously there was some sort of training and preparation.
Yeah.
But tell me about the food. What kind of food did you have?
We were just having anything and everything that was available on the road because the availability was less and our consumption level had increased a lot. And all throughout the journey.
How much food did you have?
Oh, we used to have at least 4 times that of a normal person because we were burning so much energy every day, right? And that used to generate a lot of heat and stuff like that. It's very good.
You used to get food every day without fail? I mean, 3 meals
Yeah. We were getting food 3 meals a day. But there were times when we had to cycle without food for 2 days continuously, climb 2 mountains and descend. It was pretty difficult, but I think we managed it somehow.
So how many kilos did you weigh before the trip and after the trip?
Okay, this is very good. This is fun. I weighed 65 kilos before the trip, and on the day of my arrival, I checked and I was 66. I had actually gained a kilo.
You actually gained a kilo?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, obviously, this trip requires a special bicycle. It requires something that is very innovative. So I want you to tell me a lot more about the bicycle and explain the features of the bicycle. So, where's your bicycle?
Let's get there first, right there.
Okay, let's see who'll reach there first.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So, Krishna obviously beat me in the running race. Obviously, he's fitter than me. All the hard work, but still nothing has paid off. But, Krishna, this is the meanest machine I've possibly seen.
Thank you.
Explain something about this to me. Anything, because it looks like some weird gadget to me.
This is a Trek 6000 mountain bike.
Okay, first of all, how much does it cost?
This costs 46,000 on in the showroom, and the parts fit over here are for long distance touring. And I'll start with the tires. These are continental touring. This has a puncture resistant layer and all of that, and this has disc brakes, and it weighs about 14 kilos, the cycle, and with the luggage it used to weigh 50. These are the lights over here and the speedometer.
These two are the lights.
Yeah, these two are the lights, and this is the speedometer and the odometer, and all these are water bottles because that's our fuel.
That's 3 water bottles.
That's 4, 1, 2 and 3 and 4 here.
Okay.
And these are the tool bags, and this is a pump what we use here.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and this is these are the bags, these are the panniers, and we have the clothes and the spares, the tubes and all that inside. And basically that's about it. It's very lightweight living over here.
Talking about the clothing, how many clothes did you carry?
2 pairs of shorts, 2 shirts.
So how many times did you have bath?
Every day.
Every day?
Yeah, every
You've
day.
always found water?
Yeah, always found water. Yeah, always. Only in the mountains, because it's very cold out there, water just freezes like a waterfall, and you really can't take a shower, so we went 17 days without one.
Okay, so you washed your clothes as well?
Yeah, every morning.
And where did you dry it?
On the cycles. We have these wires over here, just dry them and cycle. By noon or something, it'll be dry.
Okay. And what is this particular thing over here?
This is another bag. I keep my glasses over here and some tools and some lights.
And this particular thing over here?
This is a mount for a camera, and this is a sports camera. I haven't got it here, and we used to use it for capturing video while cycling, and you can fix it on your head also as a head mount. So that was pretty useful.
I see you have some sort of a bag, a pouch or
Yeah.
something. What do you have in that?
This is a chalk bag actually, but I'm using it as an accessory. I keep my wallet and notepad and a pen here with a waterproof cover, so that makes it all weather, so I can just keep it, hang it over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 50 total
Kilos.
50 kilos.
50 kilos,
and
yeah.
the number of punctures you encountered is also 50.
50, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Beautiful. Okay, there are two bicycles here. We introduce you to Krishna's bicycle. Now the puzzling question is, whose bicycle is this? Well, surprise, surprise, it was not only Krishna, but from Chandigarh, we had Krishna's brother also who went on this trip. And hello Ashwin.
Hi Aditya.
And you took over from Krishna, from Chandigarh you went with him.
Yes, I
for
went
the trip.
along with him. Yeah.
Okay, so what I want to know now is, how did you prepare before the trip, physically as well as mentally?
Well, physically I used to run, I used to also cycle and swim on a regular basis. So yeah, that, and mentally it was determination. I guess I wanted to do it, and I wanted to go do it with Krishna, and he inspired me to do it. Yeah, so I joined him from Chandigarh.
Okay, now what is the objective? I mean, what is the principal objective? Why did you exactly want to do this trip?
Well, we wanted to do it to promote cycling, to get more people to cycle, because it's a beautiful thing and it's a beautiful way to see and discover your country or the nature around you.
Okay, so along the trip, at some point, did you feel that you achieved a part of your objective, or you realized something special?
Yes, we did. On our way back from Kashmir at Mumbai, we met a group of cyclists, and they got inspired by what we were doing, and they joined us on a ride. On our way back, they joined us from Mumbai to Lonavala. That was about 100 kilometers. So, and yeah, I guess, yeah, the objective is achieved.
After coming all this way to meet Krishna, I wasn't going to miss out on an opportunity to ride his wonderful mean machine. And I must say, it is not the most comfortable machine to be riding. And it supposedly has 27 gears to help him maneuver the trip from Kanyakumari to Kashmir. But Krishna, I always wanted to ask you, Ashwin did accompany you from Kanyakumari, right?
Yes.
From Chandigarh.
From Chandigarh, yes.
But from Kanyakumari, was it all alone? Were you all alone the entire trip?
No, I wasn't alone. My good old friend Krishna Chaudhary from Mysore joined me from Kanyakumari to Kashmir. He would have continued in the trip, but his timetable came out and he had to attend a few exams. So he went back. He studies engineering now in Mysore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Krishna, I mean, I'm finding it so difficult to ride this cycle. And after riding for nearly 111 days, you must have obviously done something to take a break in the nights. I mean, how were your breaks and where did you sleep?
We used to sleep in tents. We used to pitch tents wherever a suitable space was available. Out of the 111 days, we stayed in hotels or a lodge only for a period of 8 days, and that too because you can't really pitch a tent in a city like Mumbai, can you? So that was just that, and we used to have a regular quota of 7 hours of sleep per day. That used to be sufficient because you're more efficient that way. Yeah.
Krishna, I had a wonderful time and it was wonderful riding your lovely bike.
Thank you.
Is there any message that you want to give to Namma Bengaluru?
Yes, certainly. There is one. I would like to say that when it's possible to cycle from Kanyakumari to Kashmir and then all the way back, then I think it should certainly be possible to cycle from home to the workplace or college or school, whatever it is. And if not for that reason, and if not for the sake of the environment or the rise in fuel prices, I would say cycle for yourself, because your health is the most important thing that you've got.
Cycle for yourself, cycle for your health. That is the message Krishna took throughout the length of India, all the way from Kanyakumari to Jammu and Kashmir. And I don't know how many people would imbibe this message, but me personally, it couldn't be more profound, it couldn't be more wonderful. With camera person Suraj, this is Adithya Venkatesan signing off for News 9 with one of my most memorable adventures from one of our own in Namma Bengaluru.